I'm not crying, you're crying. A Monster Calls is the latest film of J.A. Bayona, who has done movies like The Orphanage and The Impossible, and will be directing the upcoming Jurassic World sequel. And this one is, is a smaller scale film compared to what's going to be his next one, and follows a story about a boy who is, dealing with parental issues. His mother's got cancer, his father is a come in and out type of father, and he's just dealing with school bullying. One day he meets this tree-like fellow that looks like, I don't know, Groot's father or something. He just comes into his life, tells him some stories. I wanted to check out this movie, from J.A. Bayona before he went to go do Jurassic World, just to see how he is at this scale, where it's a little bit more, more imaginative, more low budget, and see what he could do here. And he crafted an incredible story artistically. Literally, it's fantastic. I like the visuals that you would get with when the boy and the tree would hang out, and they tell stories. I thought it was very craftedly well. I just loved how it just had that style of like that Deathly Hallows style kind of art that you saw in there for that one little scene. It's like this throughout when they're telling the story, and it looks fantastic. It looks very peaceful. All the the stories they would tell with the visuals that would come with it, and the two of them, they're great. I can tell how the tree is supposed to represent the boy, and they have this just fantastic embodiment chemistry of one with the other. And Liam Neeson does a great job voicing this tree. Is very menacing. It's just very, you know how Liam Neeson's voice is very deep. And the boy is just incredible. I think it's like, his name is Louis McGowell or something like that. But this young boy, he can act, especially for this movie. It's hard for kids to act, but for him, he sold it so well. You could tell how much pain he was. You could tell the anger, the rage he was getting, whether it was at home or at school. He just needed to let it out, and this tree really helped him guide it. And you could just tell that this kid, he gets mad, he throws like tantrums like a normal kid would. Seeing your mom go through cancer is just not something you can really just go by easily, and I can understand his rage. And the supporting cast that is around him, Felicity Jones, she's just incredible as an acting performance. The way she sells it, you see her, you want her to get better. You just tell that this is a mother that wants to give her 100 years of her life to her son, and we just wanted the best for her. Toby Kebbell does a good job as a father. Comes in, he likes to pick up where he left off with his son and have a good time with him. Sigourney Weaver does a great job also as his grandmother. I like how every character here really kind of wasn't black or white. They were really gray, and they look like real people. This felt like a family that, if you can see that, certain people do these decisions, but that doesn't make them good or bad. It just makes them conflict. It makes them in between. And I just love the metaphors of this. The metaphors for this film were a beauty as well. And it was just great how the stories reflected the real life. I just loved how, how it really all built it up, and just how it finally all came to an conclusion, and realize what the story was really all about. This is just something that you could really relate to, whether it's something you've gone through in life, or it's just something that you have seen like in an aspect where you can somehow relate to it. Everybody has, for most of the time, mothers have a great connection with their children. You could really watch and just see how real this movie is. I'm gonna have to give A Monster Calls an A. Let me know, guys, if you've seen this movie. What are your thoughts on this movie? How did it reflect on you? All this in the comments below. And as always, roll on Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.